Hey YouTube and hey Azera fans all around the world. Luxury Generation here with a brand new video. Some new exterior mods and replacement parts that I've done to my Azera. Before I start, I want to say November 2022, my car was in an accident while it was parked and I nearly lost it. Luckily, it wasn't a total loss. My insurance was able to repair it. The other guy didn't have any. I got it back around April 2023. Everything's good. It's running fine. The body shop cheaped out on a couple of parts that I have to replace to get it 100%. But as far as so far, it's running pretty good. Alright, so this first one is going to be my front tires. Now, I lost my left tire. The accident was in the left. So, they gave me money for the tire. Discount Tires had a new version of my tire. I'm still running the road huggers in the back. I started searching for a new version. Something with more traction. I've been looking at the Atsu PF 8000s for a while, so I looked up on Amazon. 106 a piece for this tire. I got two tires. I'm running them in the front. They say they handle pretty good in the rain. I've seen a little bit of improvement on traction. So far I like these tires. They're very affordable, and I plan to run them for a while, hopefully on all four wheels. I also got a brand new rim. I had the opportunity to get a new set, sell the old ones, but I just bought the replacement rim. It was destroyed, and I hit Fitment Industries up around November. Usually this rim, any color, is around $319. In November I got about $250, or maybe tax time. That's the cheapest time. So that's how the best price when to get them. I also have R1 concept drilled slotted rotors in the front, because when I got my throttle body ported, I thought I had more time with my brakes, but I ended up wearing them out. There they are right there. So I didn't do this job myself. I had to go to the shop, and my rotors were original ones were wore out pretty bad. I didn't get to weigh them, but these are actually more heavier than the factory ones. Now the front kit comes with pads and the rotors. The pads did not fit, not even in the rear. I should have picked up on it, because the brake hardware on reviews say they never fit. The rotors fit. So as far as pads, I had to rush to O'Reilly to get a new set of pads, ceramic. Hopefully they last. There they are right there. So apparently these brakes, they handle not cracking well. Cracking, rust, there'll be a little bit of rust, but as far as cracks, not that anybody has reported or any of the reviews have stated. And I like the way they look. So I intend to buy a kit for the back, just the rotors, and see what I do about the pads. I would love the Brembo brakes or something, brake kit, but I'm not making enough power. And these are the tires in the front. Alright, now for my rear modifications. Here's the spoiler that did not fit this car. Look at the centerpiece. The wicker bill by PS Designs wicker bill. I have the other piece, but it's too long, and I have to figure a way to cut it. Apparently this material has to be cut in a certain way, so I haven't installed the other piece, but there it is right there, the centerpiece. I got it on. It's looking good. Also got my new badge. Got it from eBay. I picked it over the Korean version because this guy from eBay, he takes the old Kia logo and just puts a brand new badge over it. And he had this one, which I got about 30 bucks, the front and the back. The front I'm not gonna install because I'm gonna get the Gandora grill, and I'm not gonna run any badge at all. But I'm keeping the rear, and now it's representing. Also got this from the same seller. Club HG is now in the United States, and the only price for membership is owning an Azera and liking it. And this one I'm probably gonna get hate for. It's another eBay part. It's a diffuser. I also painted the bumper cover a gloss black, not matching, but it's still gloss black. Let me get a shine of to the side. That's where this car looks more aggressive. There you go, right there. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've done right now. I also took off the fake muffler tips. I'm gonna run real tips, dual 4-inch tips, so I have no gap. This is a mistake I'm talking about. 2-inch pipe on a 3-inch muffler. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but I'm gonna get it fixed, and then I'm gonna run my tips. As far as this piece goes, you can't go without it. Where the wheel hides, the spare tire hides, it's all exposed if you remove this. So if you have this bumper, it's mandatory you run with it. The car will look ugly. As far as removing this piece was difficult. There are 5 screws, one right here, here, and there. When I removed it, I found out there was no screws. The only thing holding it was the tabs. So that's the kind of thing you find out when you work on your car. So I was able to find screws. I put them on and put the piece back on, and it worked out pretty good. I am gonna add more plastic pieces to complete a complete custom diffuser, but I'm gonna wait till I install the tips so that they're not too close to the tips, so the plastic doesn't touch. All right. Also, right now my best modification that I have for performance is the ported throttle body. I did a YouTube short on when I received it in the mail, so you could check it out, see what it looks like. On Reddit Club HG, I'll posted pictures before and after. It only cost $150 to do. Brian Paul from the Genesis Coupe community, I reached out to him. He has his own business. He caters to the Genesis Coupe community. He was able to help. He does it for a living, porting throttle bodies, other parts too, which I'm hoping he'll help me out with later on. And so far, you feel the difference. It's better than buying an intake. Getting it ported, it's better than an intake. So if you guys run the factory, just get your body throttle ported, and you'll see the power. There is one that Shark Racing sells. but I don't think it's factory. It's 500 from what I heard, and factories, from what he told me, Paul, is that you'll blow your engine before the body throttle breaks. All right, to remove it, just the four screws, and that little connection right there. When you connect it back, you will have to disconnect your battery and reconnect it, because when you turn it on, the check engine light will come on. Also, if you guys install the catch can on your PC valve, which is back here, this hose right here, if you guys install the catch can, I learned, try not to let it go halfway. Just empty it out every oil change. Don't skip out, because what'll happen, because of the accident, I skipped emptying it out, and apparently it'll start sucking it back in from the catch can, and you'll see oil in there again, in the throttle body and in the manifold. So it's recommended, keep it as empty as you can every oil change. Don't let it get full. Yeah. One thing I want to share with you guys is these chrome fender pieces. This one, the driver's side, was broken before the accident, and the driver's side was damaged during the accident. This one was $60. The driver's side was more expensive. It was about $80. The dealer charges you $300 for these parts. Now those are the satin ones. My car came with the satin ones. From 2014 to up, they'll come with the satin. 13 down come with chrome. I prefer the chrome. I like the chrome look. Now they're cheaper. I got them off of eBay. You can't go without these pieces. You have about almost a half-inch gap between the hood and the fender. They're very cheap. They're one-time install. It's 3 tabs and then 3 screws connecting it to the light. So eventually they'll break, and I would check eBay, and if you don't find them, keep checking. Eventually you'll find them and you'll be able to replace them. But yeah, that's pretty it. In case you guys are wondering, HG is kind of a initial thing that they put on the Hyundai models. This one is HG. Our old 3.8 TG, that's its initial. The new 2018 up is IG. So, and as far as tuning, I haven't tuned it yet. Not doing it now or anytime soon. Right now I'm just throwing all the mods I can before I have to tune it, before I'm forced to tune it. Then I'll tune it then, because I don't want to go through the gas prices of paying so much gas for it, especially once it's tuned. As far as tuner goes, I still say alpha speed. You don't have to go with blood type racing. Apparently, from what I'm learning, there's certain people, if they can tune a Genesis coupe with alpha speed, they can tune an Azera for sure, depending on the tuner. But as long as you stick with the alpha speed, you should be good. If anybody tries the alpha speed out, share on Reddit. I'm trying to get the information out there. Club HG, feel free to post there as much you want. I'm gonna try and get Paul Bryan out there, maybe share a couple of parts that he'll come up with for the Azera. And as far as new guys that reached out to me, I want to try and help you guys as much as I can. And as far as recommending, I would really check out these cars when you buy them. Really check them out, because you don't want to go through the problems. With this one, my blind spot sensor, it's not working. I have to get it recalibrated. It acts up every time I try and turn it on, so I'm driving without it. Once I get it recalibrated, everything's back to normal. But I mean, electrical stuff, especially on KDMs, it's gonna happen. But check these cars out. You don't want somebody else's problems. I mean, if you're gonna rebuild it the whole way like I did, I mean, the car was in good condition, but I treated like they didn't do nothing to it. So I'm replacing everything. And I would get into it, especially with this car. I would recommend it. Just be careful. Please don't put this car on any street takeovers, and you'll suffer the consequences. Front wheel drive, nah, you're gonna tear this car up. As far as what I'm doing, I'm building it up to challenge the Genesis Coupe. It's not gonna happen yet, but it's gonna happen. And I'll post it once it happens. But I would recommend go for it, guys, because the laws are changing. They're getting strict, and eventually you won't be able to modify a car. And it's better you have fun with it now. Safe fun, but do it now. And take your time, plan out your job, your modifications, and what exactly you want to do with it. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you.